Today we're doing an unapproachable makeup look so that creepy men will stop approaching me because they think I'm fucking 12 and abductable. If you want people to stop approaching you and leave you alone, or you want to hear creepy, annoying man stories, keep watching. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, what we do here is sometimes do makeup and rant. One of my goals this year is to make more content on YouTube and do more makeup because I've been learning a lot about makeup just by trying makeup looks. I already did a TikTok on my unapproachable makeup look and I just never got around to filming it for YouTube, but here I am because it's one of my favorite looks and I think it's just like a timeless look. I've already primed my face with this sunscreen. This is like my favorite sunscreen and it goes so well under makeup that I even use it in the evening sometimes when I don't need SPF. So while we're doing unapproachable makeup, I thought we could talk about how many times men thought that it was totally appropriate for them to approach me. And I'm talking about like when I was underage, like when I was 16, 14, 12, even like 8 years old. What is wrong with men? What makes a little girl approachable? Even in my like early 20s, late teens, I actually didn't know how to do makeup that well at all. Maybe like the whole fresh face look makes girls more approachable. I wish I knew how to do unapproachable makeup back then. And I know like TikTok comes up with like really weird and random trend names for makeup looks, but I think there's actually some validity to the unapproachable makeup look. It makes you look intimidating, and so creepy ass men don't feel as comfortable coming up to you maybe. I will say ever since I've gotten better at makeup, men have stopped approaching me. So I just kind of do a soft eyebrow. I just fill in like the spots where it's empty. This makeup look is very eye focused, so everything else is like pretty neutral. The base is pretty simple. This is L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is like a tinted serum. It's kind of crazy how far tinted serums have come because the coverage on this is insane. It's like a foundation. I don't really like have a diverse set of makeup products because I'm not a beauty guru. I'm just a regular ass person. Every time I wear this foundation, this tinted serum, in one of my videos on TikTok, like someone asked me, what are you wearing on your skin because it looks so good? And I'm like, girl, it's just a tinted serum. And I use it for like every single video. It's gonna be the same answer every time you ask me. So that was the tinted serum in tan. I concentrate that like in the center of my face because that's, you know, where I'm the lightest. And then I take the same foundation in tan deep, a little bit darker, focus it like on the outsides. Oh shit, I just got that all over my hair. This is so annoying. Okay, well my hair just like swiped that. I concentrate this like on the outsides of my face just to bring in some dimension without having to go heavy on like contour. And I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth and it helps kind of blend that into my skin. First I go in with a concealer that's close to my skin tone. So this is Maybelline Fit Me in Caramel. Dot like very little because I like to sheer it out. It gives me a good base so I can put a lighter concealer on and it won't look gray. And then I'll go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Tan Neutral. I try to blend as much of that as I can with a brush, and then I'll go in with a makeup sponge and just like very gently dab everything in because it kind of gives this like seamless finish when I do this. But let's talk some more about why creepy men think it's okay to approach a literal child and be weird and like sexualize them. I was so confused like when I was a teenager. Why are these old men coming up to me and like hitting on me and saying random things? Like, don't I look like a child to them? And I was like, well, maybe I just look older. I highly doubt that. I've always had a baby face. People still think that I look 12 years old sometimes. Someone on one of my YouTube shorts literally asked if I was 12 years old. I'm like, okay, I know I look young, but I don't look 12. It's just really creepy. Before we move on to the eyes, I'm gonna quickly set my under eyes with this Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. Not translucent, it's in medium deep just because I tend to crease. This powder also just like makes my eye bags disappear. So I'm using the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. I'm just gonna be using these two colors. In all of these looks, they basically have this like really matte eyeliner, but it's very thin and it's concentrated on the outsides and then the inside of the eye to elongate the eye. So I'm putting some like in my inner corner to lengthen the line here, and of course smoking out the bottom lash line. You know what's so weird is that when I was in college I would do more eye makeup. I did more like tight lining, you know, like experimenting with smoky eyes, light. For some reason, like the smoky, intimidating kind of eye look got the attention of college guys more than older men. And when I was like fresh faced, when I thought I was ugly, that got the attention of older, creepy, predatory men. And that just makes me think that maybe when you're not as put together, predatory men tend to think that they can take advantage of you. I think this was when I was like 17 years old. I was at a Harris Teeter parking lot, okay, in sweatpants. My hair was greasy, I was sweating, I needed deodorant, I needed to take a shower, okay, but I had to go get groceries after I worked out because I was so hungry. I'm just walking up to Harris Teeter and this man approaches me and he's like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen." I'm like, "Sir, I'm literally 17. So I'm gonna take this dark brown, this dark cool brown, and try to smoke out that line that I just made. I honestly think these types of looks are so good for brown girls with hyperpigmentation because I always find that the smoky eyeshadows blend really well with my hyperpigmentation. So I don't even bother like priming my eyelids to make them more even because I'm literally going to put brown anyway and I already have that. So I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. I'm gonna do a little liner moment with the black eyeshadow. So more about creepy men. You know when your parents like introduce you to family friends or family, and this is like a chronic creepy man situation, but they go like straight. Their eyes go straight to your yitties for some reason, and it's just so creepy and weird. And they'll always say something like, "Well, you're a beautiful young woman," and they're looking straight at your chest. Like, I don't know why uncles are looking at little girls like that. It's really creepy. But it's not just the uncles, it's also the aunties. One of my friend's moms called me a floozy one time. I was in 9th grade. I have no idea what warranted that. I swear, I'm gonna get hate for saying this, but sexually repressed cultures who are obsessed with modesty like produce like the worst human beings that sexualize children the most. Now I'm gonna take that dark brown eyeshadow again and try to blend and smudge this area out a little bit more. This looks really messy, but don't worry, you can easily clean it up with some Q-tips or some concealer. Now, I feel like the under eye is really imprecise, so I'm gonna take a little warmer brown so it blends into my hyperpigmentation a little bit better. I think I'm gonna do this lighter brown over here because I want to reduce some of the darkness, make it look a little smokier but a little less intense. I feel like anytime a makeup look looks accidentally too intense, you can just fix it with some brown eyeshadow or something close to your skin tone, because I think what you're really missing there is like a gradient. So now I just like took my beauty blender and just swiped it up like that to clean it up, and one side always ends up being smokier than the other. I don't know, I never said I was a makeup artist. I'm just a regular person pretending that she can do makeup. Now to kind of blend everything together, I like to take a lighter eyeshadow. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, by the way. So I'm gonna take like a lighter powder, a little bit of this warmer powder, mix them together. Just gonna mattify, but also like kind of blend everything in. That's honestly not bad at all. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of bronzer. This is my NYX matte bronzer in Deep Tan. I'm just gonna use a big fluffy brush because I hate that unblended, super precise bronzer contour. I used to do it all the time, but it does not suit my face at all. And I'll just bronze up the sides of my face. And I think it makes a huge difference to take your bronzer and blend it in with your eye makeup so it doesn't look like two separate things. I'm gonna bring it into my non-existent nose contour. I also like to bronze my nose right there. I don't really know how to contour my nose, so I just add a little bronzer in certain spots where I feel like the sun would hit. I suck at putting lashes on, so instead of half lashes, which is what you're supposed to do with this look, half lashes on the outside, I'm just gonna do mascara. I've honestly been loving this super cheap mascara. It's the Essence Lash Princess. And the exact lip combo that I did in that video was the NYX Cold Brew Lip Liner and the Sephora Brunch Date Lipstick, the Tower 28 Lip Gloss in Cashew. I do slightly overline my lips because I have a double lip line and it looks weird if I don't line the double lip line. So I line my lips with Cold Brew and slightly color in this like gray part of my dual pigmented lips. Kind of helps neutralize the grayness. And then I go in with this super nude lipstick that would make me look like a ghost if I put it on its own. But it's a really good layering lipstick. And I think like a neutral nude lip with a really intense eye is such a classic look. You know, there's like the baddie version of a smoky eye look, and then there's like the vampy version of it. And that just looks so flawless. I'm in love with this nude lip combo that I randomly discovered. I feel like I always look better with my hair down. I like the way it frames my face. Not a huge fan of my ears, and they really stick out. Oh, I totally forgot blush. So on TikTok, I used the Milani Coral Blush. I think that's what I'm gonna use. Honestly, I can never decide between that and my MAC Blush in Peaches. Since this is a very like snatched, mature look, you want to put the blush up here. Do I look unapproachable yet? I feel like I look older, like I don't look 12 anymore, so like I'm definitely gonna call the cops on you if you approach me kind of look. I feel like the perfect blowout would really pull this look together, but today I am not doing all that. So that's the unapproachable makeup look. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really good. I actually look like I'm in my late 20s and not like I'm 12. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, comment, let me know what you want to see in the future, and subscribe, of course, so you know when I upload a video. Bye, see you next time.